What happened in Chile after the 1973 coup? What occurred in Chile following the 1973 coup is a significant chapter in the nation's history. This event led to the overthrow of Salvador Allende, the first democratically elected socialist president in the world. General Augusto Pinochet led the military coup, which marked the end of Allende's efforts to implement socialism through democratic means. After the coup, Chile transformed dramatically. The military dictatorship that took over lasted until 1990. The regime immediately began a campaign of repression against leftist groups. This included the Communist Party, the Socialist Party, and supporters of Allende's Popular Unity Coalition. Mass arrests and detentions were common. A secret police force was created to enforce the regime's control. This force was responsible for systematic executions, disappearances, and torture of political activists. Many workers, peasants, and students who had supported Allende faced severe persecution. The military aimed to eliminate all forms of communist and socialist influence from Chilean society. Economically, the Pinochet government reversed many of Allende's policies. The nationalization of industries and social welfare programs were dismantled. Instead, the regime implemented neoliberal economic reforms. This included privatizing state-owned enterprises and reducing the government's role in the economy. These changes often came with harsh austerity measures that hit the working class and the poor the hardest. Politically, the military dictatorship suspended democratic institutions. Congress was dissolved, political parties were banned, and the press faced strict censorship. The regime ruled through authoritarian means, suppressing dissent and eliminating opposition to maintain control. From the viewpoint of communism, the coup represented a violent end to a legitimate socialist experiment. Allende's government sought social justice and economic equality through peaceful, democratic processes. The repression that followed was viewed as a brutal counter-revolution. It aimed to crush the working class and progressive movements in Chile. The elimination of leftist political organizations and the shift to neoliberal capitalism reversed the social gains made under Allende's government. This inflicted deep suffering on those who had mobilized for a more equitable society. In the aftermath of the coup, Chile was transformed from a democratic socialist experiment into a military dictatorship. This period was marked by political repression, human rights abuses, and a rollback of socialist policies. The impact of these changes profoundly affected the country's social and political fabric for decades.